Hello my CPDs, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be testing out a bunch of new makeup from Ulta and Walgreens. I saw all this stuff and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to get my hands on that. They look so interesting and I just wanted to test it out for you guys, see if they were any good. I have a lot of Catrice things. I have some false lashes, which I'm wearing. They feel so weird. I also have a CoverGirl product that I saw that came out and I was just like, I'm excited for this. So if you guys like these kinds of videos and enjoy it while you are watching, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Let's hop in. Give me a thumbs up just for attempting these. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna go in with this new Catrice Hydrating Prime and Care Spray. This I thought would be very similar to my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water that seems to have the same vibe. It says that it refreshes the skin. It has aloe vera, matcha tea, and panthenol in it. You get 2.5 ounces of product, which is pretty decent. I get 3.9, so like double in the Smashbox. It says it can be used before makeup application to prime the skin or after makeup removal to refresh and care. Hold bottle 30 centimeters away from face and spray evenly. How am I supposed to know what 30 centimeters away from my face is? I don't know. I'm curious to see what the sprayer is like. It's always a guessing game on like whether the sprayer is any good. So yeah, I thought this was like a decent, cheaper version of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. We'll see if it actually is. So let's hold this 30 centimeters away from my face. Let's see, what's the, ooh, that's a good sprayer. Smells nice. It feels like I just walked into a skincare place. Like it feels like I'm going to get a facial. Definitely has a very skincare, like fresh type of scent. It feels really nice on my skin. The spray is a little forceful, but it's not bad. It's not bad for the price. I hope that this primes my skin because honestly, if this works as good as the Smashbox one does, I would be willing to like switch over. The Smashbox one is pretty expensive. It does feel like it's a little tacky. The next new product I have to test out is from Catrice. Oh, these are both from Catrice. I have some Catrice things today. This is the 1 Minute Face Perfector. It says Magic Finish Effect. What is that? You get 0.59 ounces of product. On the back it says the shade is a one fits all. It's supposed to like adjust to your skin tone. It says it's a moussey face primer that ensures flawless mattified complexion and natural makeup finish. Minimize pores. Color adapts to any skin tone. Use as makeup or primer. So I guess it has a tint. We'll see if it adjusts to my skin tone. Cause look at that, that is dark as hell. Doesn't smell like anything necessarily. It's going on a very, ooh, did that just blur my pores? So I'm putting this mainly in my T-zone where I do get oily. I like something that's mattifying. If you're new to my channel, I am an oily girl. I have oily skin, people. I still have a little bit of a shine. It spreads quite easily. I do think that it pretty well adjusted to my skin tone. This was dark going on and I don't feel like it made my face any darker. So we'll see. It definitely didn't mattify and smooth my pores as much as either the Revlon Pore Reducing Primer or the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, but it did a dang good job. Like my pores are significantly minimized. My face feels smooth and like it's ready for makeup. This is good. So far I like it. I'm curious to see if it actually keeps me matte. I will let you know down in the description box whether this kept me matte or not. And just kind of like a final thought at the end of the day of all of these products. All right, now these next couple products are not new. I have an eyeshadow primer and then some lashes and lash glue that I'm gonna test out. That's right. I'm doing falsies. Today's the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with products that I already have. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Foundation. This is mattifying as well. It's supposed to be full coverage. That primer did something. Before I even go in with this foundation, I just want to talk about how nice my skin feels and also looks. I feel like that added like a little bit of coverage. So if you're someone that just likes very, very, very light coverage, I don't know. Could you make this work as like a foundation? I don't think it has enough coverage, but I think it helps with my redness like this much. I'm digging a full coverage, glowy, bronzy type of look today. I have not worn makeup, full on makeup in such a long time. I almost dropped it. Oh, it's too light. This is like my winter color. It's fine, right? We can bronze. And this also, I know that it oxidizes a little bit. It goes on very, very light. It's sitting nicely on my skin, like on top of the primer. Looks nice. Too much foundation. Dang, this goes a long way. It's already starting to warm up on my skin, guys. Don't worry. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. I have not used this concealer in so long. I figured I have some Catrice products, might as well make it just like a Catrice / other products video. There's only 3 Catrice products in here. No, 4. I know they came out with additional shades for this. This concealer is pretty good. I would say it's like an 8 out of 10. I would say it's pretty full coverage. It's not nearly as full coverage as my Too Faced one, but nothing beats that Born This Way concealer. I'm gonna take my powder, Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Powder, you already know the deal, and set my entire face. I've been watching more videos, like more of different YouTubers lately. I actually discovered Raw Beauty Christy the other day, and I don't know how I missed her. Like, her and Kathleen Lights are, I guess, really good friends, and I just never watched her before, but oh my gosh, I'm addicted to her channel right now. And she doesn't set her entire face. I mean, I have oily skin, so I have to set my face. I didn't realize how many people don't set their face with powder like all over, because it's just never been an option for me to not. This is the part that I'm actually really, really excited about. This is a brand new product from CoverGirl. This is the TruNaked Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Primadonna 900. I originally saw that Taylor talk about this, I think, and I was intrigued because you guys know I have been looking for a dupe for this NARS tinted smudge proof eyeshadow base forever, and I thought that this might be a really good eyeshadow base. It's like, it looks, I think it is my skin tone. Yeah, that could match. So she just like rubbed it on her all over her eye. Okay, that kind of hurts. And then she applied eyeshadow on top of it. I don't know. If I could have this as my eyeshadow base, I mean, that would save me so much money. It does feel like a drier formula, so it's a little hard to blend out. I really like that it's in a cream stick type form, and it's pretty pigmented. All right, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna set that down with my same Makeup Forever powder. I'm very eager to see how my eyeshadows apply on top of that. Oh, okay, that went on way easier. I drew it on instead of poking myself in the eyeball. I know they have other shades. I'm just not a cream shadow type of person. It's pretty easy. It's a little stiff to blend out, like when I go in with my finger, just because it feels like it's a little bit of a drier formula. That went on really nice. Maybe it's just like the first initial application, because this is blending out pretty nicely on my hand. I like it. I also feel like the packaging looks very nice. Like, it just looks high end. Let's see how the eyeshadows apply on top of it. I'm gonna go in with this Catrice Prime and Fine contouring palette. I'm just gonna use the contour shade as my blush, as my bronzer, and my contour shade in one. I never use the highlight in this palette, but the contour shade is very nice for bronzing. It's just ashy enough that it could work as a very nice contour for very pale skin without looking orange. Everything so far has been a win. I haven't had anything that I haven't liked yet. For blush, I'm gonna take this Flower Beauty Flower Pots powder blush in the shade Sweet Pea. I don't have a lot of variation of blushes. I just don't keep blushes that I don't like. I don't buy blushes very often. I'm just not as much of a blush girl as I am a highlight girl. If you saw like how many highlights I have compared to blushes, it's crazy. Well, I'm sure you guys have saw because you saw my declutter with me video. I am creasing right underneath my eyeballs, and I'm not about it. Highlight time, homies. I'm gonna go in with an oldie. This is the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish in Soft and Gentle. It's actually like my first highlight I ever had. That's what it looks like. It's not really an amazing highlight. Like, people went crazy over this, but compared to other highlights I have, I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. I do think that it can emphasize texture if you have texture on your cheeks. I haven't put on eyebrows in days, guys. I got back from California and I was like, I don't know, you go on vacations that include like hiking and doing other things other than just applying makeup. And we were road tripping. I saw like all of Northern California, not all of it. We drove up from LA we drove to Lake Tahoe, then Reno and Nevada, and then we drove up to where we were going, which was almost to Oregon, is like how far north we drove. Then on the way back, we drove down through Yosemite National Park and Sacramento, and then we drove back down to LA. So I was in the car a lot. I did not need makeup for the road trip, so I just didn't wear it. And then you come back to real life and you're like, oh, makeup. Oh, if you guys are interested, I know I posted a vlog last Friday, I think, talking about like physical therapy and packing for California and all that stuff. But as of yesterday, I graduated physical therapy. Now I am just doing bar workouts. If you don't know what that is, it's like BARRE, and it's a mix of yoga, Pilates, and ballet. And basically my physical therapist was like, this is how you're gonna keep up your core and your glute and your hip strength. So that's what she told me I had to do. So that's what I've been doing. I have done 2 bar workouts so far, both 30 minutes. They kicked my butt, you guys, but I feel like they're different. They're not those types of workouts where you're doing push-ups and jumping jacks and like lunges until you're dead on the floor. No, it's like, let's do this and then let's stretch it out and let's like give your body a reset and let's make sure that you're like feeling okay for the next position. And I don't know, it was just very body positive and also mindful about possible like pain areas like hip flexors and knees, and they have modifications for all sorts of stuff. So I don't know, my physical therapist highly recommended it, and she said that she actually gets a lot of her movements and like exercises that she gives her people that come to her from those workouts, and it's just kind of a continuation of like a workout rehab. Instead of having to go to physical therapy, I just continue down that route. She said that should help, so I'm very excited for that. I'm happy that I'm graduated. Whoop whoop. Yeah, that's the update on that. I'm gonna be taking this Morphe palette. It's the 35M Boss Mood palette. It's this. I'm gonna be working in this corner. Today I'm feeling bronzy and brown. Bronzy and brown. I'm curious to see how these eyeshadows apply on top of that CoverGirl cream shadow stick. I mean, it hasn't creased or anything. I mean, obviously the formula of the NARS eyeshadow base is killer, and I don't think anything is necessarily gonna beat it, but I can find, like if I can find something comparable that I can use as a cheaper alternative, that's awesome. So far things are blending really, really nicely. I think I'm done with eyeshadow. I'm going to apply just some mascara, then we're gonna go in with the falsies. I'm pumped. I have not applied falsies in probably years. I'm excited, I'm nervous, all of that. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with falsies, but I wanna try. I am ready for the glam pop that the lashes are gonna give me. My issue is always like making them stick in the front part and the end part of my eye. Seems like they always come off, and I don't know. Can never get them the angle exactly right. I'm going to actually put on a little bit of liner first. This is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner. I don't know what the one this is, but it's like, looks like it's this color. It's got a little bit of a shine to it. I just spoke about these in my disappointing products video. Some of them are okay, but most of them just have broken and have dried out. So I have a Kiss lash set, and I have the Ardell Faux Mink Wispies. Now I haven't tried the Demi Wispies in the Faux Mink line, and I haven't tried these. These are the Kiss Lash Couture Faux Mink collection in the style Little Black Dress. I'm kind of feeling these, but I'm also feeling these. These seem more like voluminous. I don't know. And then I also have the Kiss Eye Glue Premium Lash Strip Adhesive. This actually had better reviews online than the Duo Lash Glue, so I figured I'd try this out, and if it doesn't work, I'll do the Duo Lash Glue. But I liked that this was clear too, because I cannot cover up a lash band to save my life. These are new, but these are new. They're both new. I'm gonna try the Ardell Faux Mink Wispies in the shade, or in the Demi Wispy style, just because these are a little bit more like volume, and I feel like this look calls for it. Nervous already. I'm going to have to cut these so that they match my eyeball. Another thing I like about the Ardells is there is a clear lash band. So if you're someone like me who doesn't know what the hell they're doing, this is a good one for you. Okay. Whoa. How does one like put this on where they don't look crazy? I think I'm gonna cut them just a little bit. Hopefully that's okay. I'm really nervous. I'm scared I cut it too short. Like, that doesn't look very long for a lash, right? I don't know. I always have an issue with lashes looking way too big on me. Like when I look at you straight on, they just completely cover up and go all the way up to my eyebrow and it looks weird. Okay, I'm gonna fix it. I mean, that's not horrible, you guys. It's not great. This side looks completely different. My camera's dying. It's just a whole thing, you guys. All right, you guys, they're on. They're not perfect. I totally admit to that. I need some more practice with these. And I feel like if I didn't cut them enough, they would be like too far in my inner corner and that would bother the crap out of me. I feel like they would just come off. So I'm gonna add some mascara to my lower lash line. I feel like these lashes for sure like add the volume. Like they're almost a little big for my eyeball. Like they completely cover up the eyeshadow that I put down. So I don't know. I guess that's like my issue with them is number one, they're hard to apply. And it seems like all that work that you put into like adding the eyeshadow and stuff just goes away. It just completely disappears with the lashes. Last thing I'm gonna do is lips. I'm going to apply my favorite Buxom lipstick. This is the shade Sinful Cinnamon. This is the Bold Gel lipstick. I haven't worn this in so long, but it's so good. This formula is matte, but it's so comfortable. It almost feels like a powder matte on your lips. All right, you guys, this is the finished look. Let me know your thoughts down below. Like, do we like the lashes? Is it too much? Do I need something that's a little bit less like dramatic and volume? Because I feel like they're just so long, you know? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Basically everything but the lashes I really enjoy. I think the lash glue was really, really good. I'm just not sure about the actual lashes, but I did really like this hydrating spray. I would definitely use it again. I think that it is a very decent like drugstore dupe. It felt very similar to the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I know it has a little different ingredients, but for the price and the spray was decent. I would definitely say like if you like the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, or if you're just looking for a drugstore like face mist before you apply your foundation and your primer, then I would say definitely test this out. I know they have another one. It's like a revitalizing or refreshing or something like that. Along that line, this was the hydrating one. I also really, really liked this Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector. I don't think it like perfected everything, but I think it did a pretty dang good job at blurring my pores and making my skin smooth, and hopefully it continues to mattify my face throughout the day. I'll let you know again down in the comments how they did at the very end of the day. I also really, really liked, where'd it go? This CoverGirl TruNaked Queenship Cream Shadow. I did really like it. The eyeshadow seemed to blend very nicely on top of it, and I'm excited. I'm excited. There's like a drugstore version, kind of the NARS eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. I hope you had a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.